You know, one of my biggest pet peeves with my community is when we choose to be selectively ignorant just to spread a narrative. This whole eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, that does not apply to Rodney Hinton Jr. It does not apply to that. Rodney Hinton Jr. found a random retired deputy and killed him, right? His son was in the wrong. Those are the facts behind this case. I don't care what people say. I don't care what narrative y'all trying to spread. I'm not with none of the foolishness. You know what I mean? His son was in the wrong. He was not an innocent little boy playing basketball, playing football, and a cop just pulled up and shot him. He was driving a stolen vehicle with a loaded weapon, right? And the police practiced patience by telling him to comply. And instead of complying, he dropped the gun, picked up the gun, and proceeded to run away. And that's when the police used lethal force, right? Those are the facts behind that case. Rodney Hinton Jr. saw the body cam footage and decided the next day that he wanted to take out a police officer, right? You can't do that. You can't do that. And now they're saying that it was an old woman that was driving the car that killed the deputy, which that's neither here or there. I think that's just some bullshit that people are saying just to take the heat off of Rodney. So I'm not going with that at all. I'm not buying that. You feel me? I am not buying that. You know what I mean? But let's get to this clip real quick about Rodney Hinton.
Rodney Hinton Jr., the man accused of intentionally running down Hamilton County Sheriff's Deputy Larry Henderson, was back in court this morning facing a judge on new charges. And we know now he faces the death penalty. WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons was in the courtroom and walks us through what happened.
Yeah, Adrian, a grand jury indicted Rodney Hinton Jr. on 4 new charges. 2 of those are aggravated murder, and each one of those counts carries a possible death sentence. Now, Hinton was quiet during his arraignment, but he made his plea clear, not guilty on all counts. Now, a few Hamilton County deputies walked Hinton into the courtroom, and around 10 deputies in total stood guard. This is now a capital murder case, and Judge Jody Lubers walked Hinton through the weight of his charges. Hinton's attorney, Clyde Bennett, stood by his side. He said Hinton is currently on an antidepressant. Lubers asked if that hindered his understanding of what was happening. Bennett assured her it didn't. And he doubled down on that when we spoke with him outside the courtroom. At Hinton's last hearing, Bennett claimed Hinton wasn't in his right mind when he allegedly hit and killed Deputy Larry Henderson.
I wouldn't say he's fully competent, but as the days go on, I think he gets more competent every day.
There are a lot of eyes on Rodney right now. A lot of people watching him right now. What's your message to the community? Again, this is a high-profile case.
My message would be that in our great country, in our great community, you're presumed innocent until proven guilty, and he's not been proven guilty. I would ask that everyone be objective and be fair.
Now, Hinton has been at the Claremont County Jail since May 2nd. Judge Lubers ordered he stay there and continue to be held without bond. Judge Lubers also set a tentative trial date for February of next year. Bennett tells me he is hopeful they can meet that. Reporting live downtown, Valerie Lyons, WCPO 9 News.
I'm trying to figure out what is there to be fair about, right? The man literally went viral for mean mugging the cops as he's walking out of the courtroom. Like, he went viral for that moment, right? So it's clear that he was proud of what he did. He took pride in what he did. He had that attitude that you take one of mine, I'm going to take one of yours. That's why he walked out with his chin up like, yeah, I did that. You know what I mean? And the sad part about it is from a factual standpoint, yes, I get it. I get it. I fully understand the eye for an eye. You take one of mine, I take one of yours. But that is not this situation. Your son was not innocent, dude. Your son was not innocent, bro. Now, if the son was innocent and proven to be a bystander or the wrong person, I'm going to shut the hell up. This will be one of them things where I'm just not going to cover it. I'm just going to be quiet. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But when you're clearly in the wrong, I can't support that. I'm sorry. I can't support that. You know what I mean? So Rodney Hinton Jr. is potentially facing a death penalty. Do I think he needs to get the death penalty? No, I don't think that this should lead to that. You know what I mean? But he should damn sure go to prison. He should damn sure get locked up, right? But the death penalty, no. You got a lot of people out there that probably should have got the death penalty for a lot worse things. You know, and that's just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your boy TJ the Realist. New videos coming soon. Like, subscribe. Appreciate all the supporters. And I'm going to keep dropping this heat. We're going to keep it real over here.